Hi, Carl here. I'm just finishing up my trip here in Cape Town, South Africa, after a week of speaking tour. We did 9 presentations in 5 days. Pretty intensive trip. And also met with a couple hundred CEOs of companies and advise their businesses and show them some strategies and tactics to take their business to the next level. And it got me thinking about how did I go from a contractor in New Jersey to now a guy who gets to work with companies all over the world. And I remember back to a life mastery seminar that I took in 1998 with Tony Robbins, where I created my life plan. And in my life plan, I remember writing down the words that I'm going to be paid to play all around the world. And I find that very, very interesting because I had never been anywhere to that point. See, I'm just showing you a little bit of Cape Town and the Cape in the background. Never been to anywhere in the world. As a matter of fact, I was 32 years old. I had a construction company, and quite frankly, the business ran me more than I ran the business. And I didn't even have my passport, which I find very funny at the time. Because I'd never really been anywhere, never really needed to go anywhere at the time. But there I was writing down paid to play all around the world. I didn't even know what that meant, and I sure as heck didn't know how I was going to make that happen. And I didn't even know what I was going to be doing. As a matter of fact, in the late 90s, the business that I have today, a business coach, it barely existed at the time. It wasn't a profession, it was a hobby for most. I'd been doing some coaching part-time, but it wasn't the kind of profession that it is today. And so I wanted to just share with you this video, one, because I feel very grateful that I get to do the work that I love, and it doesn't feel like work. I feel blessed. Like I said, how can you beat the surroundings? This is winter for them. How could you complain about the weather that we have? A little helicopter in the background and some tours going on over here. But I wanted to share with you what I did at the time. So here's what I did. Change of scenery here. I'm at a fine English pub in London, having my fine English breakfast, coming on my way home from Cape Town. Just have a meeting before I head home. So here's what I did to kind of re-engineer my life and like I said, find the business I was passionate about. So the first thing I did was I made a life plan. I said I want to be paid to play all around the world. And then I got a coach. I went out and I hired a business advisor, worked with a business advisor because, like I said, I was in construction and I wanted to hang up the hammer. That was the big deal for me. Like I said, my business was running me. I needed to hang up the hammer and get better systems in my business, which I did. Then once I decided I wanted to make coaching my full-time business, I got certified. I went for everything. Coach U, Coach Federation, Coachville, International Association of Coaches, CTI, Institute for Independent Business, Adidas Institute, Ken Blanchard, Stephen Covey, Tony Robbins, Dale Carnegie, and I'm sure I'm leaving out a half a dozen of other ones that I went for. And then I committed to mastery. I said, this is going to be my business. This is going to be the way I make my living. And I went out and as a certified coach for other people and on my own. And I went out and started coaching, and I've now delivered over 15,000 hours of coaching. And I've done almost 10,000 hours of speaking, facilitation, and training. And I looked for a niche. I found my niche, and I found it in leadership, working with peak performers and high potentials, and B-O-E, business owners, entrepreneurs. And then what I did was I just announced my intent to serve. I'm here, I'll go anywhere, I'll do anything, I'll do whatever it takes to help you get what you need out of your business or your life. I guarantee results. And my clients all around the world. I've been blessed now to work with companies in 35 countries. I've helped train 7,000 business coaches to help them achieve their dreams. We've helped put our clients on the Inc. 5000 list and Inc. 500 list and fastest growing this and 40 under 40 that. It's really just, I've had a ringside seat to so many wonderful accomplishments, and maybe in some way, I get to contribute to their success. So guys, I'm here to tell you that if you have a crap ass job or a miserable business, you don't have to stay in it. And I'm living proof that even if the dream job or business you have doesn't even exist, you can still re-engineer your life. So I hope this little trip through South Africa and London has been helpful. You know, grow as a leader and your business will follow is one of the things that's really been on my mind recently. So hope this was valuable, and I'll catch up with you guys soon.